Hey moguls, it's Dr. T here, and I'm so happy to be coming to you with an upgrade. And as always, our upgrades are things that can actually create millions of dollars for you and also have you feel like you're living a life that is just worth millions and millions of dollars. So, our focus today is about motivation because it's such an interesting thing how it works and how we can sustain it. And having been someone and helped so many people that had such huge motivation for their purpose, what they're building, what they're creating in their company, their family, what they're creating for humanity, I've also learned that it's really kind of interesting the way in which motivation can wane. And just the one of the ways you can notice it is how are you every day when you get up? Are you psyched to get up, go toward the day, master it, and or are you needing to kick yourself in the ass to get up and have the motivation that you need? And because so much goes into creating a material reality, experiential and material reality that we all exist in, it's quite extensive if we really were to boil it down, what we all have to do. Motivation is key. And what I really want to give to you today is an upgrade that is going to help you stay motivated no matter what. Because a lot of times, also, when we don't have motivation, then we just start changing pieces on the chessboard to try to get motivation. But maybe depending on the situation, that might be correct for us. But we all might also need motivation that just helps us day after day, month after month, year after year, build something that's really important to us and the world. So rather than have it be too dependent on this thing, this business, this relationship, this level of wealth, etc., all things that go into your what it is that you want to upgrade and the reality that you want, I'm going to invite you to a different type of motivation that can be consistently there as a foundation for you. And it will just take care of motivation on the ready, on the whole, and make sure that you have it in a way that you don't have to worry if it's going to run out. So the invitation is that no matter what all these goals are, in light of all your typical goals, your most ambitious goals, your most audacious intentions and aspirations, because when we get into the nitty gritty of doing things, we can feel differently about them than we can feel when we're thinking about them, feeling about them. And we want to keep that energy flowing, that motivation going. So, my invitation to you is to start to shift this to a foundational motivation every day, which you think is probably pretty obvious. You're going to think this is obvious and that you already maybe do it and people do it, but uh, I don't think it's mainstream enough for people. I don't think it's happening, I should say. And that is the motivation to become your next best self. And that motivation has the power to pop you out of bed every day because you're creating a new version of you. You're creating a next best self. And in that way, you stay in the creative zone, you stay in the upgrading zone. But depending on what all the chess pieces are of your entire reality field, experientially, relationally, materially, this is a foundation that you can experience, you can go toward, you can feel it. It will propel you and you can measure it at the end of each day. Did I become a better version of myself today? Did I create a new self today? A next level self. And I like that because a lot of times, let's all admit it, we make these huge to do lists and we don't get them all done, even when we do rock it in a given day. But because then there's more added to the do list, we can just feel like we are never, ever in the zone and in the flow. But if our intention, our foundational intention, best self and create a new self each day. That is motivation that is completely sustainable and will stay with you like this amazing partner because you're building a new self every day. And that's really exciting. And it also puts you in a receptive position to receive all the abundance, all the upgrades, all the reality that wants to give itself to you from the higher frequency reality. So just having the motivation, just having the intention gives that motivation, just having the intention of I'm going to create a next best self today starts to raise your frequency, motivation gets higher. Now everything that you're doing is happening in that frequency because what's the day about? A next best version of you, a best self. And in that way, what's fun about this is the onion has many layers. It will continue to allow you to have opportunity to gain more ground, more progress on this next best self. It will allow everything else that you have to do, that is this to-do list and that thing and this meeting and all that, to have a foundation that is so rock solid that everything is built on that. Then all the decisions come from that, all the actions come from that, and it's going to create a consistent flow of motivation that can create a consistent flow of progress and materialization of your most ideal reality. So that next best self, that next best self. So as you are doing your evening routine and you're thinking about the next morning and your whatever your relationship is to getting up or not getting up. I know a lot of people, and I've definitely been challenges with this myself. No matter what they've got going on in their life, that's awesome. Getting up in the morning and just charging toward the day can be challenging. And even when somebody's got everything just flowing the way they want to, there's still this thing that is like an external thing that you're going for, which is fine, but without the internal intrinsic, I'm here today to upgrade to my next best self. If we're missing the intrinsic, now it's flimsy because it's all in the external. So as you look toward the next morning, you're setting your alarm, you're doing whatever you're doing to prep for your morning routine. This is that connection, right? That when the alarm goes off or whatever your routine is that gets you out of bed, that the primary thought is that I am here today to create my next best self. I'm a creator of this next best self. That's going to be a game changer. That's going to pop you out of bed. That's going to be helping you flow. It's going to be helping you gain ground on things, progress, and be on top of everything rather than like, I'm just empty of motivation and energy, but I am going to gain it because I got to do a bunch of stuff and then I'm going to gain it rather than I'm going to have it. I have it. It's flowing. I'm here to be my next best self. Now everything is built on top of that. It takes it from a rocky foundation to a solid, rock solid foundation. So let's connect with ourselves on the intention of being our next best self. And that intention, day in and day out, is going to create new amazing signals and navigation and communications from the multidimensional universe that comes to you to move you in that direction, to flow you, to give you, so you can receive it. All right. So this is the amazing invitation for your daily motivation to be the foundation of the next best self. You are the creator of your next best self. And with that, thank you for receiving this upgrade, taking it on in, fully integrating with it, connecting to it, and committing to creating your next best self every day. And as you prepare the evening before to go into the next day, and as you take on the day and just charge on into it to experience this next version of you, this next best self. All right, everyone. Way to upgrade, moguls. I'm super proud of you. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next upgrade. Bye-bye.